the P5 games, we've won 16 over the last 2 years. And you saw what we did in the Fiesta Bowl a few years ago, what we did in the Peach Bowl. So I think that teams like ours and others, if they have those kinds of records, should absolutely be considered. And I know the committee will consider strength.
55 rushing yards are second in the conference. And they go quarterback design run for Flowers with a penalty marker thrown. He moves the chains.
Against fewer numbers is really dangerous.
The Temple plays its safeties back towards the sticks, and South Florida goes draw with Marlon Mack, the all-time leading rusher BC with Chris, Kirk, and Sam. We'll get to see J.T. Barrett go back to work tomorrow night, the new touchdown record holder for Ohio State. Out of that quad receiver set, out of the pack comes Marlon Mack, the all-time leading rusher in South Florida history. Seemingly was at the 40. It should be at the 39, and that's where it is. So it's second down and 1. Out of that quad set once again, Flowers looking for somebody to come back to the ball, and it ends up going to the Temple sideline. The country in tackles for loss, he leads the conference in sacks. Zone read, they give it to Mack, who burrows for the first down. 2015 season. And he is on the perimeter now and in space. He's able to slip one tackle and get close to the sticks. 5 wide set. Flowers has a lot of space to keep this play alive. Flowers wants it all, has a man, touchdown, Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Defensive coordinator for Temple. Here's Rodney Adams, their slot receiver, who's got the first down. No, incomplete pass. They will rule it incomplete. Assistant coach spent some time at Boise State. Toss play running left. And a big hit past the sticks. But
Elvin Randall can bring it 208 pounds.
Throwing down the seam, and it is caught. Tyree McCants. Carry. So South Florida starts this drive from the 34, and Marlon Mack gets buried back behind the line of scrimmage. Good. The fake on the sweep, and nothing there. Guess who? Praise Martin Ogwike. 3rd down and 16. To the sideline, and McCants again is there, and he picked up 22 on 3rd and 16, and now Flowers sees space on the far side. A great job to shed the block by Nate Hairston, the cornerback. Florida ball to start half number 2. Flowers, penetration again from Temple, and from the ankles down he goes. This time it's Avery Ross.
On his defensive staff on that bench.
So now second down and more than a quarter of the field. Flowers contained again, launches it off his back foot into the Temple bench. Normal right guard just went off the field. Brooks Larkin is a redshirt freshman now at right guard. They go away from that side of the line and go to Marlon Mack on the perimeter, and he's across the 30-yard line. I'm running all over the field, putting him to the near side in that quad set, and away from it goes Quentin Flowers. We've seen this a few times tonight. We've seen this a lot.
Change too.
Willie calls all the offense from the sideline. Dominique Threet is back in at right guard, and he helps block for Marlon Mack. And Mack is able to dive ahead for a few.
Delvin Randall making the play on the boundary.
He forced him outside. They fake it to Adams. It's Flowers on the move, and a great Foster tackle in open field to stop him at the 41-yard line early in the 3rd.
Got unbalanced to the field. You've got your quarterback runs backside, or all of your passes front side.
And that's Marlon Mack taking the carry between the tackles for a couple.
Make yards or up inside. Willie's just calling them off the sideline.
End around, Rodney Adams. He's done this a lot in his career, but that is snuffed out. Haason Reddick was stretching that play all the way to the sideline, along with Stephon. They're rushing just 3 with a spy. Flowers trying to break contain. Wants it all to the end zone, and it's out of bounds. Probably the right decision for the American Conference. Zone read, Flowers walks into the end zone, touchdown Bulls, and of Quinton Flowers.
And look, you've got Marlon Mack and Ernst
this year. And Boise State's playing them close too all season long. Nothing there for Marlon Mack. It is Jared Alwan, one of the inside back.
Yeah, penetration. We talked about you can get penetration like Avery Robinson did. Makes it very difficult to move the ball.
Temple's one of the best tackle for loss teams in the country. They've got a half dozen of them tonight. Flowers, run pass option here, and a great job by Haason Reddick with the on first down stretch play for Trayvon Sands. A lot of energy from Delvon Randall in the second shot.
They
Auburn.
did. It was unbelievable.
Marlon Mack, nothing there. Taggart's offense tonight.
Looks like a three-man rush from Phil Snow's defense.
It is with a spy, and it still gets to Quinton Flowers. It's Praise Martin Ogwike with a big times. Everything in his power to keep this close. Off play action, and they're going to take a shot down the middle for Adams. And Rodney Adams in traffic is going to hold on somehow inside. Well, they've had a nice battle tonight, haven't they?
They really have.
Back to throw again. Flowers, soft touch behind Adams, but he makes the adjustment. And Rodney Adams, they were down at their own 25. Flowers, he can make magic happen with his feet. He'll take the conservative approach at the 20. Flowers back to work. Long field in front of him, down by 7 with 5 to play. And a first down throw, a first down shot down the sideline, and looking for Adams. Here, no call. Second down. Unbalanced look here, and they run to the stronger side with Mack. Great pursuit on defense for Temple. And it doesn't. 6 of 12 tonight. Flowers is going to have to go a long way to make this happen. Downfield, and what is the ruling on the sidelines with McCants? Will it? Just a three-man rush with a spy. Flowers in traffic, flag thrown, still on his feet. Quinton Flowers looking downfield. He's going to take off, diving towards the sticks. We'll have to check the. So a couple of things to sort out here. So watch the top of your screen of that line, 77, and holding penalty outside the end zone as it was ruled against Praise Martin Ogwike. And now the other thing to sort out with Flowers diving ahead and getting.
What a story about Deloach. He's a guy that plays tight end. He plays